Elon Musk is allowing personal insults to fly as the social media feud between Musk and Meta's Mark Zuckerberg continues to heat up. Now, since Meta launched Threads last week, the site has drawn in tens of millions of users. Elon Musk very clearly does not like that. This is a competitor to Twitter, a social media platform that he overpaid for and has been mismanaging ever since he acquired it. And so he has threatened Elon Musk with legal action over launching Threads. And he has also pursued Elon Musk, Elon Musk has pursued Mark Zuckerberg with other threats. So let's talk about how this could get physical. So the latest feud began a few days ago when the Wendy's Thread account decided to stir the pot. So Wendy's posted, "Hey Zuck, you should go to space," just to really make Elon Musk mad, right? And so Zuckerberg responded to that with a laughing emoji. I mean, like, these are grown men. I don't know. I feel like I'm lowering myself by talking about this. I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
It's so ridiculous.
It is like, we're just in a different world now.
I don't like this world. I want to get out of this world.
When I was growing up, this was inconceivable. The idea that, and they're still around today, right? But they're much older now. That Warren Buffett and Bill Gates would be like, "Oh yeah, I'll see you at the Coliseum. I'll see you in the Octagon. Let's do Turkish oil wrestling." You'd be like,
God.
"What? Are you guys insane?" Like, imagine Warren Buffett and Bill Gates doing that. Imagine Steve Jobs like threatening someone else to kick their ass. That stuff never happened. Now, everything is a circus. But there are some upsides to it because there's a lot of pretense. There's a lot of fakeness back in the day, right? And so now it's unraveled too much, as you'll see here. I mean,
yeah, we haven't even gotten
to the worst part at all, okay? But at least there's a little bit more honesty. And I'm gonna say something crazy. Even though Elon's nuts and I don't agree with him on politics, sometimes I'm like,
no.
Okay, everybody's shouting no. I'll save it for later. We'll see what happens.
All right, let me finish presenting the story, and then you can say something that I'm gonna vehemently disagree with. But nonetheless, so that exchange between Wendy's and Mark Zuckerberg was then posted. A screenshot of that was posted on Twitter, to which Elon Musk responded, "Zuck is a cuck." Look at that, he can rhyme. How exciting!
I'm surprised he didn't go with Zuckerberg.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And then he also, in a subsequent tweet, wrote, "I propose a literal penis measuring contest."
And he put a ruler emoji in.
Yeah, so the second richest man in the world and co-founder of 6 companies, including Tesla and SpaceX, proposed a penis measuring contest. Lots of fun.
That is, it's beyond unbelievable. Imagine Warren Buffett being to Bill Gates, "Oh yeah, why don't you take it out and I'll take it out and let's measure." It's mind blown.
But it is interesting because whenever we talk about corporate greed or executive pay and how it's never enough, even as they're collecting tens of millions of dollars a year in like stock options alone from the company, like how much more do you need? Like the refusal to share that wealth with the workers who have generated the revenue and the profits. Like, it's always so frustrating to engage in that conversation and try to understand what it is about needing more and more and more. And then we always come back to, well, it's a penis measuring contest. And in this particular case, it is literally a penis measuring contest. Or at least that's what Elon Musk is asking for.
He just said it. Like, he's like me and Bezos with the super phallic rockets, not good enough. Even though they're like literally shaped like a penis. No, let's do the real thing.
Yeah.
It's unreal. But so I'm gonna say it. Like, Elon Musk has gone so far that it's starting to get a little playful. Like, he's at least like, there's a little bit of fun to it.
Is
right?
there?
Yeah.
He seems big mad that anyone would dare compete with him and his glitchy social media platform.
Yeah, I'm not defending any of the actual substance. Like, he's a crazy right winger these days. I don't agree with any of his politics. He destroyed Twitter by firing 2/3 of the employees. And by the way, Zuckerberg's and the reason and does he catch feelings? Oh my God, he's
very sensitive
on Twitter. Yeah. This is Elon Musk. He's like a catcher. He's got his catcher's mitt. He's like, caught that feeling, caught that feeling. He's catching feelings every day. Okay, so and Threads. The reason he's catching feelings about that because you want to measure something. They got 100 million signups in 5 days.
Dude, people are obsessed with social media. And look, the thing with Elon Musk is he made Twitter, which was already, in my opinion, an unbearable place to be, even more unbearable, not just due to the climate of Twitter and like the hostility that most people are like dealing with there, but more importantly, like it just doesn't function as well, right? And then certain features are now, unavailable to people unless they're willing to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So like he took a product that in the very least functioned well and turned it into a product that does not function well, that has all sorts of glitches, all sorts of problems. And then rather than looking inward and asking himself, what can I do to make this user experience better so people will want to be on the site, engage in the site, and also potentially even buy, the subscription for it. He's just sniping at Mark Zuckerberg over launching a competitor to Twitter. Like, yeah. Okay, how about you compete?
No, I disagree. I think he did look inward. He looked inward and he's like, oh, let's measure it.
Jesus, I'm not interested in any of that.
By the way, I think he's kidding, right? I mean, I hope he's kidding. With Elon, though, you never know.
There's no problem, believe me.
Believe me. I'm ready to measure it right now. Okay, but look, guys, I think the Democrats need someone who's willing to be a little playful too, right? So Trump and Elon, at least they're having fun, and they're right or wrong, they're winning people over, even though their policies are awful, their substance is no good, etc. What do we have on the Democratic side? Nothing but a bunch of fakes and phonies, right? Not nothing but, like Bernie's super real. See, Bernie's a perfect combo because he's not a goofball like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, but he's not a phony like the other politicians. And he's funny in his own way with the giant mittens because he doesn't care what you think, right? And his grumpy personality, etc. In a lot of ways, like he's just right? But the other Democrats, oh, come on, man, they're all, and tons of, almost all the Republicans, don't get me wrong. Like some of the Republicans are now just cray-cray, right? But the old school Republicans, and the old school Democrats, they're all like, well, I will tell you something, George. I've come on here to give you my talking points. I studied these back at home. My staff prepared them for me. I don't even know what I'm saying. All I know is cha-ching, right? And the Democrats don't have anybody fun. They all have stuffed suits. And that's part of why they're losing. So that's what I mean. At least Elon's mixing it up in his own insane way.
I mean, if you say so. If you say so.
Yeah, look, I will take genuine, like, bad guy over a lying, phony, fake person.
Sure. I mean, like, someone who's honest about who they are is definitely preferable to someone who's inauthentic and just lies about who they are. I agree with you on
100%.
That being said, two terrible people are still at the end of the day, two terrible people.
I hear you. And look, by the way, to be fair to Mark Zuckerberg, I don't know that he's a terrible person.
No, and I'm not even comparing, the inauthentic, person to Mark Zuckerberg. I know really very little about Mark Zuckerberg. What I do know about him is he doesn't engage in he's not the one who starts these ridiculous juvenile fights on social media.
But you can tell he's itching because the emojis, the little strike back, and then when Elon said fight, since he's been training this whole time, Zuckerberg, he was like, yes, right?
Has he been training this whole time, really?
Unrelated to Elon Musk.
Oh, got it.
Because he had gotten into jiu-jitsu and he was doing some local tournaments and stuff like that. So when Elon Musk said, let's do a physical fight, Zuckerberg jumped in it, right? So look, you can have tons of problems with Meta and there is privacy issues, etc. I'm not saying Zuckerberg's a good guy. I'm just saying I don't know the dude, right? But with Elon Musk, we know him and we know he's wrong on a whole heap of things and he's cray-cray and a bunch of stuff. But at least we all know Elon's not faking it. Like nobody would fake being that crazy, right? So, fairest man in America. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges.
You got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.